Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today I want to take a look at a home inspection camera with a recordable monitor. Let's check it out. Now, have you ever had kind of like a slow drip appearing on a ceiling, maybe a leak appearing somewhere else around a wall, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, or even, God forbid, you hear that little scratching noise that you're concerned about, and it's coming from inside of the walls? Well, that's where a camera like this is going to become very useful, because this little guy here allows you to make a very small hole, small incision in your wall, and it allows you to go in and see what's going on. Now, the neat thing about this is that as you look at this device, and we'll see it in a couple of seconds, it does have a camera, and that camera also has a light, especially when you're going into those dark places. So let's take a look at this inspection camera. We'll look at the features, and we'll see how it works. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. So before doing the unboxing, let's take a look at some of the features that we see here advertised. So first of all, it does support SD cards, and all the way up to 32 gig. It will record, which is really great, because as you're doing an inspection, let's say even putting this down the drain and there's a clog, you can record it, and this is for the both professional and the also prosumer or consumer. You may want to show this to a plumber and say, hey, I noticed this in my pipes, as you're trying to see what's going on, why you have a clog. Or, as we were talking about, if you're trying to do some type of inspection. It does have the ability to do image flipping. It does have its own included monitor, and it is also waterproof, which is important, especially if you're going to go into an area that's wet. It's an all-in-one solution, so really you don't need a camera, you don't need anything Bluetooth, everything is all within this solution. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. Now inside the box, you're going to find your two components, right? So this is the component that you would hold in your hand, the monitor, and then what you have is the snake-like device, which is the actual camera, as well as the extension to it. You have various adapters that you can connect to the camera, a magnet, a hook. So imagine yourself dropping a wedding ring down the sink and you need to snake it out. Well, you could use a combination of this plus this to actually get it out. So let's take a look at the unit. So the monitor itself has a soft material, has kind of it's form fitted to fit well in your hand. Batteries go in the back, and it does use some AA batteries that I've already inserted. It has a small screen with various controls for brightness, menu, recording, and quality. And then over here you have a standard, almost like an S-Video. Actually, I think it's an S-Video type connector that connects to this part of the cable. So let's go ahead and connect it. Now, for those of you who are interested in where you'd put the SD, here's your SD slot. So you just put it in so that you can go ahead and record anything that your camera is picking up. So now powering up the unit is pretty simple. All you do is you press and hold this button right here, and once you've done that, it will start up. And it starts out pretty fast. So we'll go ahead and press and hold. You'll see the welcome sign, and then immediately you start seeing images. So let's talk about how everything works from the controls. All right. So first, let's take a look at these controls. They're a little bit hard to see in normal light, so I'm just putting it in an angle here, and you can see that you have your power button, your back, you do have your play, your record, and then you have your ability to take a snapshot photo. Here you have your menu button, OK, and then you have your brightness to increase and decrease. All right, so there are some controls here that are going to allow you to illuminate. So if I press the minus button, you'll notice that there's no light on my hand. And then as I'm increasing the brightness, I can see it on the monitor. So you can see how that's increasing right there. And then I can decrease it, and it's also affecting the camera display as well. So this is going to be great for when you're dealing with pipes in dark areas. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit further the images that you're seeing here on the screen. So small screen, it's not HD in any way, but as you can see here, it's pretty clear. So I'm right now showing you what's in front of the camera, which is the Jabra Elite Active that we just did a review on, and then here you see the Jabra Elite Standard. The overall, for what it's needed, the quality is good. The brightness is also good, and you'll notice here I have that little X on there because I have no SD inserted. Now I did use this, and I'm going to show you a video now. I was having a water leak in my furnace, and very practical, because I was able to snake in without taking anything apart to find the leak. And simply all I did is remove the cover, and I ran in the wire. Let's check it out.
All right, guys, so what I want to show you is a practical use of the inspection camera that we have right here that we've been just unboxing and reviewing. I'm having some problems with my hot water heater. This is a tankless hot water system, and I have a leak. As we pan to the bottom, you'll see that I just put a towel there because it just happened to happen as I've gotten this product to review. So I just want to show you what I was able to do with the action inspection camera. So here I have the camera, I have the image, and what I've done on the tip is I've turned on the light so I can see what's going on. So what we're going to do is going to get a little bit closer, and I'm going to show you what I found. Alright guys, so this is what I was able to find, and I'll tell you, this is really deep inside. There is that connector right there is actually leaking. I wouldn't have not been able to find it if I didn't have something like this where I could snake in and just look around and see where the water is coming from. So what I'm going to have to do is remove the panel, put some white, I would say tape, plumber's tape on there, and then reseal it and solve the problem that could have cost me hundreds, if not, you know, a couple $1,000 having someone come in, and who knows if they would have told me that I actually had just to tighten up or reseal that specific line. So I have a big leak, but all it was is just knowing what the problem was, and it was that little line right there.
So there you have it, guys. Great tool to have if you are in home inspections, if you're a homeowner, or you're a gadget guy like me. You could use this on your home, you could use this on your car, you can use it literally anywhere that you have to get into to see what's going on. And as you saw, it saved me a lot of time. So if you have any comments, questions about the product, leave it in the comment area. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and see you in the next one.